Well, it looks like Russia is making moves to deepen its influence in Afghanistan. According to Russian news outlets, Sergei Shoigu, the secretary of Russia's powerful Security Council, told Afghanistan's Taliban leaders this week that Moscow wants to help achieve a durable peace in the country, but also said that the U.S. should play a leading role in rebuilding Afghanistan, given its many years of military involvement in the country. Now, this comes as Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022 has prompted President Putin to pivot towards Asia and the rest of the non-Western world amid what the Kremlin says is an economic blockade that it's experiencing by the U.S. and its European allies. And joining us now is Javid Faisal. He is the former spokesperson of the Afghanistan Security Council. Javid, what is Russia's goal here? Why the interest in Afghanistan?
I will not be able to speak much about the Russian interests, but of course, Afghanistan has long been a very important country geopolitically for Russia and, of course, for the West. And this country will continue to remain important for the foreseen future. But this is important for Afghanistan as well. Afghanistan has to have a very good relationship with its neighbor, with its with the countries in the region, and of course with the West, and must remain neutral, not to be used for one bloc or the other.
What kind of alliance could we expect between Afghanistan and Russia at this point?
Well, I believe Afghanistan, the people that are ruling the country, they are lacking international recognition. They will probably be looking for something in these perspectives, but in the same time, Russians might be looking for an alliance, probably more a security one than what we have heard. They were talking about economy and business, but I think for the Russians in the military front, in the war, in the political side is going to be more important than the economic ones, which are more likely for Afghanistan.
Now, Russia does have a history of involvement in Afghanistan. How could this impact future ties?
Yeah, and sadly, that history is not a very pleasant one for the Afghan people. So any movement in the future, any partnership in the future should be and will be taken into consideration of that unpleasant experience that Afghan people have of the Russians in Afghanistan. But I don't think that for the time being, the people ruling Afghanistan are in a position to have a very meaningful partnership either with Russia or with the West or countries in our neighborhood.